Welcome. Hi, Tamar. If you guys want to chat, there's the live chat. You can type in anything if you would like. And today, if you happen to have a band, you could use it for certain exercises. And if you have some little towels or socks on, we're going to replicate the pelvic presses, the where your butt's up. I call it the Suzanne Summer series in class. So if you have socks on, great. We're going to basically do a bridge, laying down and slide your feet back and forth. It's my favorite thing lately. I think you will like it tomorrow as well. So if you guys have those things, you could go get those now. Also, ball buddies at the end. Of course, we're going to have our ball buddy bliss. If you have some tennis balls or dog toys or lacrosse balls, juggling balls. Hope you guys are staying sane and safe and healthy and working on some acupuncture points and stuff just for a little immune boosting. Also a good time for you to go get your towels or your socks. So just a little tapping right on the breastbone. It makes a funny sound if you're talking. And it also makes you want to take a big inhale. Some nice immune boosting moment. And then going to K27, right mid collarbone and just below it. You can either rub that spot or tap it. Nice big inhales. At least that's what it inspires me to do. Some inspiration. Big inhales. And then we're going to do lung. I think it's 1. I'm not sure the number. Not acupuncturist, but these are good points to do. Right at kind of where your pec insertion is, right at that little divot in your shoulder, right in front of your shoulder. So you just rub that a little bit. Ooh. Oh my goodness, very good. Let's do it one more time. Giving people a little chance to, yes, you have a ring, excellent. And then K27. And welcome everybody from Class Pass or Gym Pass. Thank you so much. And let's do one more at the lung 1, or whatever long point that is, right at the pectoralis insertion, right in the front of the deltoid. Ooh, if you find a sore spot, that's probably a good indication that that's the correct spot. Yay! Okay, now we're going to stand up and get your heart rate up a little bit. We're going to do a cross crawl, opposite elbow to the opposite knee. The head's being cut off here. So just opposite hand to the opposite knee, right? Marching. There we go. So this helps organize your brain hemispheres. I'm just lifting the knee up really high so that it gets your heart rate up a little bit. Just a little warm up, getting the energy flowing. We're going to do this for about a minute. Excellent. Kind of fun. But this actually really does help organize your brain hemispheres. You just get the energy organized. Yes. And it's fun. And then we're going to do squats. So if you have that band, you could bring it over your knees for this next exercise. But you don't need it. So you could slide your band over your knees, right? Like this. And stretch out wide. That'll activate more glutes for this next exercise. Or you can do it without. And we give you the side view. Feet wide. Squeezing your legs towards each other. So that's activating your inner thighs. Shifting your weight back on your heels. So you feel your hamstrings and glutes more active. Back is straight and you're pulling the abs in. And then we're going to reach your arms forward. Push your fingertips together to engage your lats, your underarm muscles. And we're just going to bend and straighten the legs. So you're shifting back. Here's where you could hold on to a piece of furniture. I have a stool here. Or just reaching your arms forward will help strengthen the deep lower back muscles. I'm just going to go up and down for a minute. Back and forth. Keep pushing the fingertips together to activate more arms and your lats. Just integrating your arms into your torso. Up and down. And lower, you can go lower for a little more activity through the legs, a little more energy, a little more extra credit. Chin tucked. 15 more seconds, I believe. Great. Keep that inner thigh squeeze. Squeeze the legs towards each other as if you have a magic circle. Let's do 5 more. And then we're going to hold it. 4, 3, 2. Hold the lunge. Shift your weight back so you activate more glutes. And we're going to squeeze your fingers and lift and lower your arms. So you're activating. You'll feel those deep lower back muscles working as you lift and lower. Pull the abs in. Suck it in. Shift your weight back, precariously back, so that you really feel all the back muscles. The back, glutes, hamstrings, the back chain of muscles. 5 more. 4. Squeeze the legs. Push your fingers. 2. Hold your arms forward. Reach your fingertips and your butt away from each other. Stretch your whole torso for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a moment. Sip of water, because we're going to use a little bit more lunging before of course, we're going to do our stretching sequence. Do not worry. So curtsy lunges. So you're going to cross one leg back behind you, like you have to pee-pee, and we're just going to bend. So you get a little more work through the glutes on your front leg. Just up and down, up and down. You can hold on to something, totally fine. Really feeling the hip muscles on the front leg. Do a minute each. We're just going to time it. I think it's a little better. So you're not thinking about the time. Just being in your body. Trying not to think too much. Good. Don't worry about the crunches. 20 seconds. Feeling the burn. Probably feeling your other leg too. Maybe a little bit more along the front thigh, around the knee. Excellent. And then let's switch sides. Not too much delay. Bring the back leg back like you have to pee-pee, and up and down. Another minute. Good. Excellent. Curtsy. You can shift, if it's feeling like it's too much pressure in your knee or something, you can separate your legs farther apart, or just trust yourself and adjust so it feels a little more comfortable. It's supposed to burn though a little bit. Hopefully, feel the burn. Jane Fonda. Excellent. Wonder how Jane Fonda's doing right now. Have to look at our Instagram feed. 20 seconds. Good. Excellent. Feel the burn. Hopefully you're feeling both legs working here a lot. 3 more seconds, that is. And rest. Okay. Amazing. 1 more set of lunges, if you will indulge me. A lunge separating your legs forward and back. I'm just giving you the side view. And we're going to go down. So back knee aims straight down. The front heel is right under your knee. We're just going to go up and down another minute. If you want extra credit, you can reach your arms up. Pull the abs in. Up and down. Or you can hold on to something. That's allowed as well. Feeling it. I want you to feel this especially through the back thigh, right around the knee. Knee strengthening. But wherever you feel it, as long as it's working your muscles, it's good. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Yes. Good. No stopping. No stopping. Go. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Swivel to switch sides. Another minute. Then we're stretching, I promise. Up and down. So you can separate your legs farther. If it feels like it's too much pressure on your knee, to go wider, it tends to give your knee more space, but also work your muscles for more intensely. Up and down. Happy thoughts. This too shall pass. It's going to be fun. Happiness. Great. Excellent. 20 seconds. 25. You guys panting a little bit, I hope. Excellent. Gonna stretch after this. Gonna be great. Good. 10 seconds. Less than 10. Good. Keep going. Maybe a little lower. Challenge yourself. And resting. Wonderful, you guys. Now we're going to do our stretching sequence, which you can do with a piece of furniture if you want. You know, if it hurts to come all the way down to the mat or the floor. You can also use some towels or roll up your mat to protect your knee. We're going to come down to kneeling, dears. Yay! Good. Lunges. Push your hips forward. So the front foot, you want those heels, the heel in front to be pretty far forward. And that 3 breath cycles each moment, basically. And now the moment is arms overhead. So you're extending the stretch into the rib cage. And 3 deep breaths. Exhale, stretching further. Stretch. And then the hand down, neck stretch, fingers flexed back, head rolling. I see that there's a comment. Keep breathing, you guys. Tomorrow, darling. That's a fig, a fiddle leaf. I always want to call it a fig leaf. And then extending back. They're really tricky. They don't like a lot of water. Okay, now flex your back toes. Flex your toes back and stretch. I have another fiddle leaf over there that totally died. It was my neighbor's. They don't like a lot of water and they like it warm, so you have to keep them inside. Hip stretch. And then, you guys, we're going to bring your shin down for the pigeon pose. So this is one where you might want to be up on a stool, like we do in the classes with your leg along the bar. You could use a pillow under your hip. That gives you some space for your knee. However you want to stretch your piriformis here in the front leg. And you can loosen, just like we do in the Pilates classes, side to side. And tipping forward to intensify for your 3 deep breaths. If you feel pressure on your knee and you're down on the floor, flex your toes back and it will protect your knee by activating your calf muscles. Very nice. Now, if you want extra credit, you can try and grab your foot back here. If you're not stretchy, try it out. Pull your foot to your butt, stretching the back thigh. 3 deep breaths. Stretch. And then, of course, we're going to do the other side, dears. Switching legs. Front foot forward. Lunge. And the back leg back. And just push your hips down. Inchworm your front foot further forward. And you'll get more hamstring stretch as well. Push the hips down. Very nice. And then the hand down. Hand overhead, rather. Stretch the rib cage as your head relax. 3 deep breaths. Stretch. And then the hand down. Neck stretch. Fingers flexed back. Head roll as usual. Release the neck. And then the hamstring stretch. Flex your foot back. Press your chest down. Deep breathing. Stretch. Push it. So it's potent. And the shin down shimmy with the optional pillow or however you want to get into the position. Maybe you don't need a pillow. Who knows? And if you're still not feeling it, you can try inchworming your foot further forward of your knee. That might make it more potent. And just shimmying side to side to find the optimal release through the hip and extending forward for 3 deep breaths. And if you guys made a little extra challenge with the grab your foot, excellent. Totally optional. Deep breathing. Deepen the stretch each exhale a little further. Wonderful. And a downward dog. I'm sorry I'm not there to push on your backs, you guys, but just enjoy that. Try to draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Then you can do the 1 knee bend, sort of walking the dog. And you can just push back, 3 deep breaths. Here in this position, you can feel your abdominals drawing in a little bit more under the rib cage. If you deeply exhale, it's using gravity to connect into your deep lower abdominals. So 3 deep breaths. Just feeling that shift of the organs up onto the rib cage. Stretch. Very nice, Jess. Then lowering slowly down onto the floor so you get your arms working. One more time. Now, you can hang on the downward dog and just do that slow lower into the chaturanga, into the up dog, right? Or the cobra. Or you can do 10 push-ups with me. You got options. Isn't that great? 10. Get it. 9. 8. 7. Way harder when you don't have the reformer. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Very nice, guys. Shift back into a child's pose for a moment, and then we're going to get into our plank series. So just have a few moments here. We're still going to do a minute plank, you guys, which I'm sure you practice at home. Good job. Just a minute, but then we have a few variations replicating what we do on the reformers, and then it's nice. We're going to have another stretchy time, okay? So make this hard for you if you dare. So high plank if you like, arms straight, or you can come down to your forearms, whichever you prefer. Okay, guys? We'll just do one friendly minute. This with me? There, adjustments. Just a nice minute. It's going to be so fun. Now, the key here, I think, is squeezing your arms towards each other. Squeeze them towards each other. They stay apart, but just engage more the chest muscles, integrating your arms into your torso. Ready, set, go. Also, squeeze your legs towards each other. Try and find that integration into your core, and you can reach your heels back and forth here to help replicate the spring tension on the reformers. Push into your fingertips to help protect your wrist, keeping a little bit of an arch in your palm still. Now, if this isn't challenging enough, we're almost halfway done. Bring your arms further forward if you want a little extra challenge. Make it hard. This is the hard part. It's supposed to be hard. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your arms. 20 seconds. Tuck your abs in. Tuck it. Make it quaky and shaky so you get your quality core work happening. 15 seconds. Back and forth. Squeeze the arms. Squeeze the legs. Reach your heels. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest for a moment. Good. We're just going to do a 10-second break. And then we're replicating the frogs in the class. So we're in the plank, and we're going to bend your knees, shift right back in your heels, kind of like a lunge. 30 seconds of those. That's about 10. Okay? Ready or not? Go. Shifting forward and back. Now, you can point your knees forward, straight down to the floor, or turned out. See what feels better on your hips and your knees here. Back and forth. 10 seconds. We're about 5. Good. Great. Excellent. And resting. Good job, you guys. Then we're going to do a lunge. So we're going to, one more variation here. We're going to bring one foot to the side of your hand and back for 30 seconds. Alternating. Just 2 more variations. Okay? So they're called climb the mountain. Okay? Hips low. Back and forth. Ready? Set. 30 seconds. And go. Legs back. And bring your foot all the way forward. Try and keep your hips low as you go back and forth. Now, if this is starting to hurt your wrist, you can come to your fist. That was a little poem for you guys. Back and forth. Keep your hips low. 10 seconds. Yes. Good. And break. Moment break. Very nice. Not done though. We're going to do the hip dips where you swing your hips side to side for 30 seconds. You come to your forearms for this. I think it's a little more challenge actually if you come down to your forearms. Okay, guys? On your forearms. And swing your hips side to side like this. You might even be able to tap your hip on the floor. Ready, go. Swing. Now, the faster you go for hip dips, I think the more you're getting your obliques happening. So go. Swing it side to side. Work it back and forth. 10 seconds. Go. Side. Side, 5 seconds. Obliques. Wiggle, 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 and rest. Child pose. Hope you're panting. Maybe not panting as much as I am because I am trying to talk. But I hope that felt rigorous. Then, darlings, we're going to sit on your pillow and do some inner thigh stretches, legs wide, leaning forward. So the pillow is optional. It's just if your pelvis, your hamstrings are so tight, you feel like it pulls you back, you can sit on that pillow. We're just going to lean forward, getting a nice inner thigh stretch. You can climb forward as well here to get a little more stretch. Pull yourself forward and on the side bend. Leaning over the side. You can bring your arm overhead if that feels good. Stretching. You can push against your leg to open the chest up to the ceiling a little bit more. And deep breathing. If this doesn't feel good to reach your arm overhead, just bring it down again. Now push against your leg and open. It's okay even if you bend your knees a little bit. Try and find that stretch through the waist. And then forward to the other side. Stretching overhead, if that feels good. Push against your leg. Open the chest. You can have your hand down if it feels better. Stretch, open. And one more time, over to the side. Good. And down, open this chest. One more time. Other side. And down, open. Very, very good. Okay, you guys. We're going to do a little bit of Jane Fonda. Like this. Okay, so this is where you can use your band. This is different from the Jane Fondas in the reformer class, you guys, as you may have noticed. But we'll have an option for that magic circle. Don't worry. So you're going to slide your band over your legs if you want to use your band. And so it creates a little bit more resistance. You want to probably bring the band under your knee here. Totally optional. This is quite potent even without the band. Okay, you guys? Hands down. Good. Pulsing the press it. Good deal. And then we're going to do straight leg pulse ups. Pulsing up. Yes. Excellent. 15 seconds. Glutes. You can point your foot here if you prefer. Feel the burn. That's Jane Fonda. Circle the leg. 10 circles. 8, 7, 6. Pull the abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2. The reverse direction. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a second. We're not done with that leg. Now we're going to cross the knee over like you have to pee-pee. That's my big analogy of the day. And then kick your leg out to the side. So bring it internal rotation, the knee back, and kick to the side. We're going to do 10, okay? We're starting now. 10, 9. Now you're probably going to feel this a lot in the supporting hip, right? Good. Right, the leg that's not moving as much. That's fine. Those muscles are working. Kick it. 5. Go. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold the leg. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh. That's really hard with the band. Good. I hope you guys felt that, even without the band. Now, still make it hard. So kick your foot up higher if you don't have the band. 30 seconds. Feeling it? Pull the abs in. Suck it in. Long through the shoulders. Fists if you feel like it's too much on your wrist. 50 seconds. My goodness. Get it. Go. Amazing. And then we're gonna do straight leg pull sit-ups. Kicking the stool here. Make it hard. Stretch your leg long out of the hip joint. Good. Good. Great. And just 10 circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The reverse direction. No stopping. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wow, I'm sweating, guys. Are you sweating? Hope you are. And we're going to do the pee-pee dance. Knee over the other knee and kick to the side. 10, whoosh, 9, get it. 8, 7, 6, do 10 of them. 5, 4, 3, oh my goodness. 2, 1, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh. That was super hard. You guys can get these bands on Amazon. Very cheap. Okay, guys. Hopefully you're feeling your bum muscles. Let's lay down and do some ab series. Don't worry, we're going to use your magic circle a little later if you have it. Crossing one ankle over the other knee. Figure 4 stretch. You thread your hands through the hole and around your thigh. Just pull your foot, your whole leg in. And if it's not, you're not feeling enough, press your knee away. And you can think arching your lower back a little bit for a little more stretch. And rocking side to side is an option. Delightful. And switch sides. Cross it over, hug your thigh in. And press the knee away. Rocking side to side. A little relief before some abdominals. You guys ready for some abs? Yes, basically alternate abs, just like in the class. So first we're gonna do our classic Pilates, rolling like a ball. So fun, first of all. So if you have a squishy mat, it'll be best. If you don't, maybe fold it up. And we're gonna pretend like we're in a ball. I think it helps to press your shins into your hands. You maintain the ball shape, and we're just rolling back and forth. Balance at the top on your sits bones. I think inhaling back, exhaling forward generally works. Okay? 30 seconds of it. Balance. So try and keep your ball from shifting a lot. That helps as well. I mean, it makes it harder. Makes it more challenging. Balance. Good. Is that fun? A little stimulation along the spine. Almost there. Good. Excellent. 3 more. I feel like my feet are whipping up a little too much. So use less momentum and more core muscles. Last one. Great. Laying down. The hair's coming down. We're going to do our classic abdominal sequence. pulling one knee in, single leg stretch. So keeping an upright curl if you can. Just think long neck, long ears, Hollywood neck, like Jason says. And we're gonna switch. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhaling and exhale, inhaling, exhale, 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then both legs curl in. Extend your arms and legs out. Exhale, curl. Stretch, curl. Just 10. Contract, stretch. 5 more. Reach. 4, 3, 2. If you need to lower your head, it's okay. And 1. But ideally, you keep your head up because then it's harder. Scissors. Pull one leg up. And this is about the only head lifting we're going to do. So pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Curl and look at your belly button. Sink it in. Just deep breath. And exhale. Long exhales. And exhale. 3 more breath cycles. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Get that hamstring stretch. 1 more. And exhale. Almost done. 2 more variations. Head up if you can. Curling back up. Double leg, lower left. So both legs up. Lower down without your torso shifting with your legs. And bring them back up. Exhaling up, I would say. Or maybe it's exhaling down. Do what's harder. Exhaling down might help keep your torso stabilized. But you can change it. As long as it's a full exhale. 7. 6. Keep the curl. 5. Curl it up. Upper back. Up. 4. 3. Make it hurt. 2. 1. And then we're going to twist opposite knee. 30 seconds. Just go. Last one. So make it hard. Lift the chest to the knee. Elbows wide so that you can lift your chest up higher. That makes it harder. Chest to knee rather than elbow to knee. 15 seconds. Curl it up. Make it burn. Got it. Go. Lift it. Make it. Burn your abs. Go. 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 And resting down. Have a nice moment. We're going to flop your knees side to side. Have a nice lullaby moment. Now we're going to do our bridge series. Oh my goodness. So curl up, grab your pillow or your magic circle. We're going to squeeze that between your knees. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm not going to get it. Squeeze either a pillow or your magic circle tomorrow if you have that. We're going to lower down and then back up. Put those under your feet like this. Okay. Excellent. Like this. So this is where we do the wiping. But first, let's do some magic circle or ball or a pillow squeeze. Just squeeze up between your thighs. Jane Fonda's. Squeeze it. You squeeze anything here to make it burn. It can be a pillow. It can be anything. Squeeze. 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 Excellent. 10 more seconds. Just make it your inner thighs working. Good. Great. Excellent. And then we're going to do our pelvic presses, also called bridges. Lift your butt up in the air. Now, if you feel like it's too hard with the pillow or the magic circle or the ball, take it out. That's fine. Or you can keep it and want to slide away and drag in. So it's a lot of hamstrings and glutes, you guys. 10 of them. Pinching your shoulder blades back helps a little bit here, or you can elbow the floor to help get your neck out of the move. Tuck your butt, keep your hips high, and slide. Drag in. 2, 3, hamstrings. 4, lift your butt. 5, up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're just pulsing out. Lift your butt. Squeeze the circle or the ball or the pillow as you pulse your hips up. Lift. Funky dance move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll down through the spine. Now I'm going to peel it back up, just undulating through your vertebrae. Use your exhale to get more bend through your back. 30 seconds of each a little bit. If that feels okay with your neck, you can even interlace your fingers and pull your hands out wide so you feel a little energy along the sides of the arms. That seems to help spread between the shoulder blades and create a little more space at the rib cage. Peeling up, rolling down through your vertebrae. 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold your hips up. 10 more squeezes. Bring your arms down. Now we're going to try one-legged version. 8, 7. Lift your butt up as high as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Then take the circle out. Okay, 2 options for this single leg pelvic press challenge. If you don't want to slide, if that's cramping your hamstrings too much, it's strengthening them. We are going to stretch your hamstrings, of course. If it's too much, then you could just do a lower your butt, push off the floor to lift. So you're working your glutes on the standing foot, okay? Otherwise, we're going to do the wipe. Stretch one leg and drag in. Just 5 times. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, left. 3, 2, 1. Switching legs. Excellent. Lift your butt. Extend the leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Is that delicious? Is it terrible? I hope you guys felt the burn there. We're doing some hamstring stretches. So here's where you can use your towel. If you have a bigger towel than mine, maybe it'll help better, or your yoga strap or whatever you have, but you don't need it. Of course, you could just use your hands. Just pull the leg towards your head. Sometimes it feels good to lift your pulsing, pulling the leg towards your head, and then we're going to hold the leg as close to your head as you can, stretching the back of the thigh. Use your arm strength for this hamstring extending magic trick. Use them. So you pull the leg, hold it there, and then press your leg into your hands, resisting with your arms to activate the hamstrings and release, and see if you can't pull your leg close to your head. A little more stretch. I'm going to do that 3 times. Use your arms. Here's your arm work, you guys. And press the leg into your hands. Release and pull closer. See how it gets a little stretchier each time. And 2 more. Press. Try to stretch your other leg long. And pull. 1 more time. And push the leg and pull closer. Good. And crossing over. So this was the one where I love pushing my foot against the wall or a piece of furniture here. It seems to give you a little more stretch to the glutes, or you can push your leg down. You can even bend your knee here for a little easier time if it's too burning. If it has that too much of a burn from the nerve, you can bend your knee. And breathing, 3 deep breaths. Exhale. Trying to pull your ribs down towards the mat. 1 more time. And use your exhale to pull your abs in, up to the side. And now inner thigh stretch. Bring your leg out to the side. Pull it up towards your head. A little inner thigh move. Now let's do 1 more. Cross your ankle over. Pull your thigh in for your dear glutes. Figure 4. A little more. Pushing the knee. That feels better. Arch your lower back. See what feels like it gets the stretch the best for you. And switching legs. Ooh, hamstring tightness. Pull the leg as close to your head as you can. Pulsing, curling up if that felt good before. The lower back, good neck strengthening. but try and keep the wrinkles at bay. Hollywood neck. And then lower. Pull the leg as close as you can through your head. And we're doing the pulse. Use your arms, biceps. And we're going to press your leg and release. Pull closer. Deep, big breath in. Exhale, press. And release. Pull closer. Good. 2 more. Make it hurt a little bit. If your leg's quaking and shaking, that's a good sign. Press and pull. Arms working. 1 more time. Big breath. Press and pull. Stretch. And crossing the leg over for that nice spinal twist. Breathing. Pull your ribs. Twist. Stretch. And we're going to exhale. Bring your leg back up and to the side. Pull your leg up towards your head. Get a nice stretch for the inner thigh. Delightful. Hope you guys felt your hamstrings working and stretching there. Flipping over for some prone exercises. Some very good exercises for your back, especially if you're sitting at a desk too much still, even though we're quarantined. Maybe. I know I am still. So this one's a very good back exercise you can adopt and just do all the time. It's because it's strengthening lower back muscles. It's strengthening all your back muscles here. Keep your chin tucked once you see me look and see how it's done. And then when you're actually executing it, keep your chin tucked like this, like your unicorn horns reaching. We're going to lift your hands so your upper back muscles are working. Pinch your shoulder blades. Lift your legs up so you're working your hamstrings there. And we're just going to extend your arms forward and then pinch your shoulder blades to lift your back a little bit more. I'm just going to do that with the breath. Exhale out. The abs are sucking in, so you just slide your hands under. Inhale, back and forth. Let's just do 5 of those. Ready? Maybe you already started, which is good. Good for you. And lift. 5. Chin tucked. 4. Shoulder blades pinching. 3. Lift the legs. 2. 1. And rest. Now, if you do that every day, you'd feel really strong and very upright. Very nice torso posture. I dare you to do that along with your planks. Okay? Now we're going to hold your arms out. So it's the next level. Shoulders still down. Lift the legs. We're just going to hold your arms forward for 3 deep breaths. Ready? Set. Go. Shoulders down. Full exhale. Stretch your legs out. Abs in. And rest. Amazing. Not done. Now we're going to do swimming. That's what it's called. So you're alternating. It makes sense. Back and forth. We're just going to do 3 deep breaths and I promise a child's pose. Ready? Set. Alternating. Inhale. Chin tuck. Back and forth. And rest. Child's pose. Pushing back. Shifting your weight back onto your heels. Push off the mat to feel more stretch through your back. If that hurts your shoulders, you bring your arms here. Just whatever feels good. You can swing your hips to one side for a little more glute stretch. And the other side. Delightful. Okay, not done with the prone exercise. You're going to come back out onto your belly and basically cobra. So you're digging your elbows into the mat, chest up, pinch your shoulder blades, pull the abs in, and we're going to do the double leg hamstring kick. Pulse, 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 and straight. Now, if you want a little more excitement, this is a classic Pilates exercise. A little more challenge, tuck your butt under more. First of all, heels, flex, point, and flex. If you want a little brain work, and we're just going to do 5 of them, okay? To keep dragging yourself forward to traction your spine as you do it. And go. Kick, 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 stretch. And kick, 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 stretch. Tuck your butt under. Kick, 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 stretch. 2 more. Kick, kick, kick. Ooh, confusing footwork. Kick, 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 and rest. Good. Okay, now we're going to flip over for some teasers. We're getting to the ball buddy bliss. Don't worry, we just have a little bit more work to do. It's going to be fun. Teasers. So we're going to curl up. Like you're closing a book. We're going to curl up. Lift your legs up into basically boat pose. And then lower back down. 5 of those, okay? And then we'll stretch your hamstrings a little bit. Exhale. Slowly lowering down. Good. If you want even more fun, reach your arms overhead. Optional. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lift. You need to bend your knees a little bit. That's a good way to adapt as well. Totally fine. Straighten them all the way if you can. And roll down with control. Eyes and toes. Eyes and toes. Same level. And if you can bring your arms overhead, do. Use your breath to control it. Tall. Pushing your shoulders down. Lifting the collarbones. And rolling back down. Whoa. And again. Control. Good. Tall, lift, and lower. One more time, and then we'll do our roll up rollovers. Last one. Control. Toes, 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 toes. Great. And now just stretch your hamstrings. And that last heel kick. Just get a nice hamstring stretch, and then we're going to do the delicious roll back and roll overs. Maybe grab your toes even. Pull yourself. Sinking on the exhale deeper. Stretch. Then there's the classic Pilates rollovers and roll ups. I'm combining two. So you can, this isn't a very big piece of furniture, but you could hook your feet under like your couch or something here. So when you roll back, it keeps your legs stretching away from your pelvis. This one won't work, but you can also bend your knees a little bit. We're just going to roll back. One vertebrae at a time, just like we did. Arms overhead, and then roll back up. Contracting. Stretching over. Rolling back. Now this time we're going to bring your legs up and over. Control that one moment. Push against your hands. Reach your legs overhead. Flex your roll up. Chin into your chest. Whoa, momentum. Just do the best you can. If you need to push over your hands, I'll allow it this time. Stretch and rolling back. Feet hooked if you need. Slowly. More challenge if you go slow. Control through the hardest parts. And then hands down. Use your exhale, lift your legs. Up and over. Flex your feet and roll down. Control. Push your hands down to the floor to help you out. Use your exhale to keep your torso stability. You can even do your head press here. Pressing your head back into the mat to help stabilize your torso as you lower the weight of your legs. Chin in. Exhale. Whoa, it's getting harder. Stretch over. Enjoy that delicious stretch. 2 more. Rolling back. Control. Squeeze the legs together. And hands down on that. Inhale, exhale, roll up and over. Feet flexed. Controlled, controlled, controlled. And slowly lower. Shoulders back. Long torso as you control the legs down. And again. Chin in, inhale, exhale. It's okay to use your hands on your legs. Totally allowed. Stretch over. Last one. Rolling back, control. Ooh. Legs up. Flex feet, roll down with control. Control it, control it, control it. Slowly lower the legs, pinch your shoulder blades back. Control. One more roll up, and then we'll do some delicious plow pose. Abs are tired. Hope you guys are feeling that as well. And now, my favorite thing is to extend one leg up towards the ceiling here. You can do splits up in the air. Whatever feels good. You could do the helicopter where you circle your legs around and then back the other way. Exploring your hip socket a little bit. Supporting your hands on your hips, totally fine. You can also just hang your legs back. You can even bend your knees here. So we're going to just 30-second. Hanging out. One leg. See which leg feels tighter here with the one leg down. Whoops. Kicking the fiddle leaf. That's the name of that plant again. Foot flex. So just linger on whichever side feels tighter. This is tighter for me. Stretch. Maybe bring your other leg away. Possibly do the helicopter again. So fun to pretend to be a helicopter. Good. And dangle legs. 3 more breaths here. Just the power pose. And slowly roll down. Guess what time it is? It's time for a ball buddy blast, you guys. Yes. So grab your whichever utensils you have. Balls of various sorts. I've even used a water bottle before in a pinch. So we're going to put these at the trapezius muscles around the shoulder blades. Between the shoulder blades and your spine. Now you can overlap your elbows to expose a little bit more of the tissues there. Rolling side to side. Ooh, crunchies, clink-clonks here. If you want more pressure, lift your hips. You can also roll forward and back that way. Woo! Just pushing up your feet, kind of like the pelvic press. You don't have to overlap your elbows. It's a self-exploration. If you find a point that hurts so good, linger there for at least 2 deep breaths to try and change the pain and let it just melt away. Feeling the change, the tissues releasing. And then you can push up your feet and roll the balls down your back. It's a little wild. You could put them in a sock and kind of tie them off here as well, but we're going to use them separate. We're going to do some feet release, so I haven't done that. They also sell on Amazon peanuts. If you look at massage peanuts, they have some that are already fused together, which are pretty cool for the rolling down along your back. And you might find some adjustments, some free adjustments. How about that? Back and forth. Ooh, when you find a good spot, just hold and breathe and try and release the tissues over the ball. Sinking deeper into the ball on the exhale. Then bringing the balls down under the lower back. Unless you want to stay at the shoulders, of course, you can do whatever you want. And we're going to lower back release. So here you can tuck your butt under to press into the balls a little bit more, or you can lift your knees and have a lot more pressure on the ball buddies. And just breathing. Lower back relief. You can explore different spots around there. Another nice move here is keeping the butt tuck under and kind of wiggling the leg side to side to help release the quadratus lumborum. That's that deep. That's where the balls are, right at the small of your back. My favorite is both knees in, so you have a lot of pressure. Whatever feels good. Hurts so good. Then we have our glutes. So balls right under your bum. And you're going to swing your hips side to side, hip swivels. Just a little massage. And you find a spot that's like, whoa, linger there. Side to side. Wiggle, woggle. Then we're going to do the TFL. This muscle right here. So on the bottom leg, bend that knee in so it's not so terrible. And we're going to put a little pressure into the ball. Breathing into it. Not so bad today for me. So if you find a painful spot, that's where you want to linger and breathe. And melt. And just feel the tissues change. Good. And then we'll do the other side. Good. Pressing into it. Turn. And then we're going to do a little standing on the ball, feet work. Good. So just standing on it. Oops, my head goes off. Pressing into it. Just a little release. Find your spots. Linger as long as you like. Woo! And then, of course, the other side. Massage. Release. Woo! Linger. Yay, guys. Thank you so much. So you guys, tomorrow, Jason will be teaching at noon. He'll be teaching also on Sunday, and I'll teach again on Monday, you guys. Enjoy. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye. Someone keeps coming to the door. Bye.